Welcome to this week's JVA Coach to Coach Video of the Week, brought to you by NetLink Sports, the preferred court provider of the JVA.
And so we're going to mix her around a little bit and just have these setters move. And you could pass close to the outside. You could pass some over there and bring her off. So she has to go short string, right? Moving toward the outside, because the way you set the ball is going to be differently than if it's a perfect pass. And the other thing that we like to do a lot too is we'd come out of serve receive. So Miranda, you guys want to come out of row one? So we do this a lot where they're just releasing out of row one and getting in the pocket. Kristen we call it the pocket in our gym. And that's just where they're getting 5 feet off. And when they're releasing from this side, they're going to pivot on their left foot. So they're going to run in and she pivots on her left to face the pass, right? And hopefully she's there most of the time before the ball is passed. If she's a little late, then we'd like her to stop early. She doesn't have to be in that spot all the time, right? If it's a little bit faster serve or she released late or whatever the case may be, especially on defense, which we'll go over here in a minute, we want them to be stopped and balanced before the ball is passed so they can make a good move to the ball.
Yeah, and let's talk real quick about what setters are watching. So as they're releasing from serve receive, what do you guys want to be watching? The pass, for sure. But Megan, what's going to tell you information about the pass? Where the serve comes from. Great. So what should you watch to see where the serve comes from? The server. And you're going to have a lot of setters that as you're training this are going to look at their feet. So they're going to run here. And as soon as they get stopped, now they're going to find their passer. Right? So we talk a lot about eye work in our gym. So as setters, as you're moving, can you watch Corey? And as soon as that ball clears and you know which passer it's going to. So Dash, let's get you out here. So now you don't know which passer it's going to. So as soon as you can ID the serve, what passer it's going to, as I'm moving, my eyes move to that passer. Because Dash's angle, show me an angle, Dash. Her angle, yes, beautiful, is going to give me a lot of information about where this ball is being played, right? So if I'm only picking up the ball on her platform as soon as it's touching the platform, I'm missing a lot of information. Versus if I can see my server, find Dash, look at her angle before she even passes the ball, I'm going to have a better idea of getting to this ball, staying high and staying fast. So setters, I'd like you to try to watch Corey, and then as soon as that ball leaves Corey's hand, find which passer as you're moving and not just once you get here. Okay, let's try that.
Yeah, they're doing a really nice job of getting stopped early, right? Facing the passer and seeing the pass.
Good. Megan, how did you know that pass was going to be a little bit more in front of you? Yeah, and what did Dash's angle do? Yeah, it went that way and it went up. So you could see her. She didn't just start taking off because we don't want our setters to guess. But she can start reading the angle of the platform and say, okay, I think I'm going to be on the move for this ball. What's my route? What's my middles running? Who's my off blocker? What are my matchups? Before we even see a pass.
Good, mix it up a little bit. Get her off the net. Pass behind her a little bit. Yeah, there you go, good. Just like that. Yeah, change your angle up. Yeah, good. And so this is real important. I think a lot of times we get stuck just tossing or passing the ball to the middle of the court because that's where we want it to be, right? But so when you're with your player and you're passing, make sure you mix it up a bunch. And right, we just asked her, and that helps them read the platform angle a little bit better, right? So they have a better move to the ball.
Okay, freeze right there. That ball is going to happen in your gym a lot. And everyone's going to be like, oh my gosh, great push, Megan. But in our gym, what do we talk about? Is that a good set? No. Do we still love Miranda? Is she a great human? Is she trying her best? Yes, but where do we want to miss? Inside, right? So sometimes it's just as easy as that, is, hey, pausing the drill and saying, you're going to hear 7 kids go, oh, pretty, good set. And it's like, hey, yeah, it was pretty, but where do we want this ball? And now how can we give better feedback to our setters when your pins, your libros, everyone knows what the expectation is instead of just your setter and your attackers?
Thank you for watching the JVA Coach to Coach video of the week.